Taurus, welcome to your reading. If this reading resonates, Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at to book a personal reading with me. If it doesn't, make sure that you're checking for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter placements. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. The Fool. All right, you're definitely embarking upon a new journey. Love that. Six of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands, the Sun in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse. The bottom line is the Five of Wands in reverse. I heard you have no room to talk. All right, so I don't know if that's coming from you or somebody else. So let's see here. It seems like you're embarking upon a new journey. You feel like you're not getting recognition with something from someone, maybe in your line of work, something like that, but something is maybe instilling your confidence, or you may have somebody that's assisting you in some form or fashion, even though maybe you're not looking on the bright side of things. I feel like you're trying to drop something with a masculine figure in your life, whether it is I don't know, whether it is a superior, whether it's a boss, a father figure, etc. Seems like this person is very bossy or trying to control you or push their agenda. Of course, that could be you trying to keep something up, like keep something going, even though it's not working for you. So keep that in mind. Page of Cups in reverse represents, could represent an issue with a child, or it could represent some kind of you feeling victimized in some kind of situation. Five of Wands in reverse. There's no need to fight something, I feel like, is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Fool energy. Tell me about the Fool, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Hierophant in reverse. There you are, being stubborn as the day is long. What a surprise. I heard red flag. Maybe you saw a red flag. There's that Six of Wands in reverse again. You're starting to feel like something is failing, or for some of you, you're starting to realize that there may be an insecurity around validation, not getting what it is that you feel like you deserve in a situation, or feeling like you need outside or external validation in order to validate you. It could be something in that regard. Maybe for some of you, you're realizing you're quite prideful or you're quite egotistical. We all have that. Okay. I think that with that Fool, that Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Three of Wands. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. You may feel like you have to stop being so touchy, or you may be learning in the next couple of weeks that something is failing because of your stubbornness, or something may fail because of your stubbornness, or there's the stubbornness to go after something or try something a different way. Sorry about that, Taurus. I got a very important phone call, apparently. So there's something about you realizing or you learning that maybe your narrow vision for something is what has caused you to fail, or your inability to learn something, or your lack of knowledge in a very specific direction is what has kind of caused like a failure in your life, or a full stop, or caused you from not being able to make a decision and move forward from something. So because of that, you're starting to realize it, and you're starting to broaden your horizons, or you're starting to realize maybe I don't have all the answers, or maybe I need to change my perspective on something. Maybe my beliefs need to change in order for me to have a better future for myself. So for instance, right, just for a really dumb example, if you're walking around talking about, oh, I'm never going to win, or I'm never going to get this, or I'm not talented enough. Okay, you're right. And if you say the opposite, then you're right. It's like, what do you want to be your truth? And like, so these self-limiting beliefs even can really stop us or hinder us from getting to where it is that we need to go. But I feel like you're ready to drop that crap, whatever it is. I feel like you're ready to evolve. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Six of Wands in reverse. The Moon. There's some feelings of unworthiness, and that could be because you have people that are gossiping about you, trying to ruin your reputation, or maybe that's just like a pastime or whatever. For some of you, you have people talking crap about like the work that you do in some way, shape, or form, whatever that may be. And it's like you're feeling like you're not getting recognized, or you feel like you're being misunderstood is what I feel like. I feel like with that Six of Wands in reverse and the Moon, you feel misunderstood. It definitely feels like there's a lot of self-worth and self-value. It was like I was saying earlier, it's like there's some kind of external validation that you feel like you need in order to feel successful. I'm like, don't get me wrong, like definitely having somebody be like, wow, this is really great, or I really like your work, or whatever the case, it's like, that's great, right? Or you look really great today. It's like, But how much do you need that to know that you can be a successful person or that you are beautiful or whatever the case is? Because it's definitely like some subconscious fears or not trusting that you can be successful. It's like needing to trust yourself, trying to trust yourself. King of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Cups in reverse, the Empress, the Ten of Swords in reverse. You have somebody here that you may be having some conflict with. This could be somebody who plays the victim, but I feel like, what's that Page of Cups in reverse about? The Five of Cups. This is somebody that you may have had it out with in the past. This is somebody that's regretting something. They may not be apologizing, however. Like it's interesting because it's like this person is sad over something, right? Or it's like they're really upset about the past, but it feels like instead, because their ego is getting in the way, they seem to be playing victim as opposed to just being like, hey, I screwed up. This is what happened, and like taking ownership. And I feel like it's because this is somebody that sees that you have evolved in some way, and they're like, well, because it's like it feels like an intimidation thing in some way, because it's like, while this person is a King of Wands kind of character, which is usually somebody who's very confident, etc., what is the King of Wands to an Empress? The Empress is all of the queens, and not there's nothing wrong with the King of Wands. He's hot, he's great, whatever, right? Or whoever this is. But it's like the Empress is the creme de la creme, you know what I mean? The cream of the crop, not the crumb of the crop. And the Empress is you. And so there's this sense of you being the one that has evolved in some way, or you are currently evolving. And I feel like there's somebody who refuses to take accountability in a situation because their ego is getting in the way, because they feel intimidated by you, or they feel like they have to get into a battle of wills or a battle of ego with you. And then we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, this is not you. I asked. The Sun in reverse and the Four of Cups. So this to me is somebody that is getting, this is somebody that is getting in the way. Somebody that is disappointed, somebody that's being a brat, somebody that's being an a-hole, somebody that just will not let their guard down. I feel like this person is just pouting, but it feels like this is somebody who has had a bit of an ego check from you, because there is something about like maybe your past, how you used to be really stubborn or you used to live in a certain like frame of mind, but because you're expanding that and you're letting that crap go and you're starting brand new, you're realizing your subconscious fears, etc. You're turning into your major arcana, the Empress. Okay. And it feels like there's somebody here who's done wrong by you, but they won't apologize. And so instead, they're just kind of like in their ego. They're like not never happy with anything, etc. I feel like you're fine. The Hermit and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like you're fine. I feel like you know yourself pretty well. It's like, I think that what you're looking at this as is like an opportunity for growth, right? So, for instance, maybe 2 years ago, if my ex would have approached me, I probably would have called him every name in the book and been a very specific way with him, right? But now I would likely handle that differently. Now, because I'm evolved or now I feel more confident in myself, I probably wouldn't feel the need to bark like that. Does that make sense? And so I feel like because you're not responding in a way that you used to respond to somebody, they're intimidated by that or they're upset by it. Why can't I get under Taurus's skin? Why can't I ruffle Taurus's feathers? Why aren't they responding in the same way that they used to? And it's because you're expanding your consciousness. So let's see. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, that was quick. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Here's that King of Pentacles, or that King of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. Jeez. I definitely think that with that Knight of Swords behind all of that, you're kind of telling somebody off. Not in like a bad way, but you're like, listen, this is what it is. This is how it's going to be, whether you like it or not. That's what it feels like. And there is somebody that may have felt like they could control you before, blah, blah, blah. It's like now they're not in their King of Wands energy. Now they're trying to get in their Emperor energy, but in reverse. And it's like, right, that's not going to go down. It feels like you just look at them and you're like confused. You're like, are you okay? It's like when somebody tries to insult you, you just go, are you okay? You're yeah. you know that this person is a user or an abuser or somebody who's just in their ego with low self-esteem. And you're like, yeah, dude, no thanks. Have a nice day. That's what it feels like. God, you really got somebody in their feelings or something, Taurus. So we have the Emperor in reverse. What about the Emperor in reverse? We have a lot of Leo here. Sorry about that. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Can you give me one more for that Emperor in reverse? There's somebody here from the past that you don't trust. It's somebody that you have good memories with, but you definitely don't trust them at all. I heard I trusted you. All right, so I don't know. Justice in reverse, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Empress. This is like somebody like trying to control your emotions. It's like they feel like they can't get a rise out of you. So now they're trying to control your emotions by imposing something on you or by trying to bring up, oh, well, we remember when we were like this, or it's like they're trying to use the positive memories that you guys have together as a means to control you or get you back in this loop. It almost feels like when a narcissist tries to hoover you back in and you're like, yeah, no, I'm good. Because you're not really in the Six of Cups or Queen of Cups in reverse energy anymore. You're in your Empress energy, you're in your power, and you're just like, yeah, I know that you did me dirty. Yeah, you screwed me over. Please excuse my nails or my nail. Okay. But like I've let go of it. Justice in reverse, Five Pentacles in reverse, and the Empress. I've let go of it. Like I'm on to bigger and better things. Like, don't worry about it, dude. Like it's cool. And I feel like this person's really bent out of shape about it. So let me look at this Page of Cups in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse. Is that Page of Cups in reverse Taurus? Reverse is no, upright is yes. Yes. Taurus, it may start to work. So be careful because you may start to get into this like childlike, like Page of Cups in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, Hermit in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who's trying to get you in your head about you, trying to get you in your head about your guys' past, about who you are, trying to manipulate your emotions. And then it's starting to work here. So you really need to be careful with this. And I'm kind of wondering, because I'm about to clarify this, but with that 501s in reverse, I kind of feel like Spirit's telling you disengage from this person because you know what their MO is, you know what their motive is, you know? Sorry, don't mind me. And I feel like they're getting you in your head. You're starting to get insecure again. It's like this person is literally bringing you back down to where you used to be, and you need to be really careful with that. This is somebody who like will not take accountability for what they did, or it's like maybe they half-ass take accountability, but then blame you for everything else, and you're starting to feel like a victim because of it. Do not let this person have any power over you. Because they start out as the King of Wands, somebody charming, attractive, blah, 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 whatever, and then that doesn't work on you, and so they shift themselves to this Emperor in reverse energy, which is like very dominating, very controlling, very detached, right? So they're trying to use like a different method. So let's take a look at that 501s in reverse for the bottom line. The Knight of Cups. All right, I'll take those. With the Lovers at the bottom, the Tower, the Hangman, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Sorry, I didn't mean to take all those. Please be careful because I feel like with that Five of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Lovers, it's like there's that King of Wands again. I'm telling you, somebody's definitely trying to manipulate you into thinking something, trying to pull you back in is what it feels like. They're trying to get you back to where you were whenever you dated them or whenever you guys were in contact or whoever this person is. And I feel like it's going to come out of nowhere. I'm not going to lie, with that tower there, it's going to come out of nowhere while you're like minding your business. And you're like, wait, am I over this? And it's really not about them, is it? It's really about you and your power. And I'm kind of wondering if that Hierophant in reverse and that Chariot in reverse is more so like you being like, no, like sticking to your guns, you know? But then I feel like they have you wondering, but it's just a manipulation tactic. It's just a sense of them trying to control your emotions. Let me see something. What's this person's true intentions? the Taurus. Person's true intentions of Taurus. Two of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They're trying to, Six of Wands in reverse. They're trying to, first of all, with that Queen of Wands and that Six of Wands in reverse, this is somebody that thinks that you're sexy still or whatever. They may think that you're sexy, or, you know, to get the Queen of Wands attention, it's like, it's a big deal, right? It's like trying to hit up a Instagram model with 500,000 followers, 1 million followers, and actually getting a response. It's going to make you feel pretty good, right? So it's like something like this. And it's like this person is trying to make you insecure again, trying to make you pine after them again, trying to make you get out of your Empress energy and get into your pre-Empress reversed energy. So that way you will chase them because it's an ego boost for them. It's nothing to do with really your self-esteem to them or your love to them. It's that they either want your money or they want you to overcompensate in some way so they can benefit from you being in their life again. Damn, Taurus. House 1, house 6. I heard you are not this person's servant is the first thing that I heard, because that house 6 can be like a house of service. Okay. This person could be an Aries or could be a Virgo. But with the house 1, house 6, I mean, this is about you. Speaking of Aries, speaking of Aries, it's at the bottom of the deck. I got Aries and Gemini at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you're going to have to tell it like it is. I feel like you're going to have to tell it like it is. This person could have felt like you owed them something, or like you were supposed to do these things for them, or like, of course you were supposed to serve them, or of course you were supposed to be there at their beck and call. No, this is about you taking a look in the mirror and remembering who you are and who you need to be, and not allowing yourself to be a slave to somebody else's whims. Okay, Taurus. So Bratty'sTarot.com is where it's at to book a personal reading with me. Make sure that you comment. I would love to hear from you if this resonated, and make sure that you like. And if you have not liked the video, and make sure if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you do so. And also, if you would like to check out my creative writing, or you would like to follow me on my socials, that information will be available on the screen. I love you, Taurus. Have a great one. Peace out.